Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my show, BWSS. My name is Stephanie Campbell, and I am the author of BWSS Black Widow Secret Society. And today we're going to kind of cover over chapter 1 and chapter 2. You can follow me on social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at firstladiesmysteries.com. All one word. I am always on social media. Please send me a comment, review, questions, whatever you would like. Follow me on social media at firstladiemysteries.com on all my social medias. I thank you and appreciate you for your time this afternoon. Let's get started with Black Widow Secret Society. So, in chapter 1, I introduce you to the employees of BWSS. We're going to start with the owner and president, Casey Maxwell herself. Now, Casey Maxwell started BWSS after her marriage ended. She is the owner and she is the president. And to help her run her company, she hires 3 of the most brilliant ladies you will ever meet. And together, they have turned BWSS into a beyond successful company. She has a multi-billion-dollar company thanks to hiring these 3 ladies and her abilities to do what she does. Now, Casey has more than one office, and she has set a clear business strategy that everyone in the company must follow. And her business strategy, she doesn't deviate whatsoever from her strategies, which has made her as successful as she is. Now, next, we have Kendall Rawlings handles the security for BWSS. Kendall is the best at what she does. You need your background checked, Kendall is the lady. You need someone to check into someone and uncover all their dark secrets, Kendall is the one that you go to. However, Kendall doesn't really enjoy talking to people. She has her reasons why. And of course, you're going to have to get the book and read Black Widow Secret Society to find out all those secrets that Kendall is holding on to. Now, after Kendall, we have one more person. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up and keep this going. Please forgive me. This is my first show and I'm trying to make this a success and I'm trying to keep on track. So please forgive me while I get the points in order. Thank you. So, Sydney Powers is next. Sydney handles all the clients. Not only does she handle the clients, but she's like a therapist to just the group and to the clients. Cindy is everyone's mom. She takes care of everyone from when they're depressed, when they need someone to talk to, when they need a shoulder to lean on, when they just need to cry, when they're going through whatever it is that they're going through. Sydney is the most wonderful person to take care of their clients, and she's very good at it. However, Sydney has no one of her own that she can have a shoulder to lean on. So there are some things that Sydney needs to do. So then next and last, but certainly not least, we have Lacey Thompson. Lacey's the youngest of the group, and she's the newest addition to BWSS. Lacey has not been there long, but she's still trying to find her way. And in finding her way, the ladies have adopted her as their little sister. They make sure to take care of all of her needs. But Lacey misses her family. And in missing her family, she has things that she's dealing with. But everyone is very protective of Lacey because she's the little sister. Now, in chapter 1, It goes over all the three ladies. It introduces you to the three ladies. It introduces you to the role that they play in BWSS. Now, everyone knows that when you're reading a book, you have certain characters. You have characters that you love. You have characters that you love to hate. Please, I would appreciate it if everyone joined me in finding their favorite character out of BWSS, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about how which one is your favorite character, which one's the ones you love to hate, and the reasons why you love to hate them or the reasons why you love them. So please, on Amazon.com, you can find my book BWSS. On the side of me, you can see the cover of my book, and then we can have fun on all my social medias. Please, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, firstladiesmysteries.com. All right, so Black Widow's Secret Society. It's a book that I decided to write because I thought it was an issue that everyone would be interested in. But as I wrote it, I've noticed that I didn't want it to be the same usual of women just dealing with domestic violence and trying to get out of it. That story has been told. So I changed it up, I ripped it up, and I started completely over. Now, the basis of Black Widow Secret Society, the plot, the center of it is about domestic violence. Please, I don't want anyone to mistake that I am taking this lightly, because I'm not. I know people that have gone through it, and I've gone through it. But at the same time, this is a fiction book, so it is entertaining. It is for enjoyment, but it is realistic. So I hope that everyone can relate to each one of these ladies in BWSS as I have related to them, because I have gone through what they've gone through. And I know many of you out there have gone through it or know someone that gone through it. So I really do hope that you enjoy Black Widow's Secret Society. Okay. Now, the story is set in the Big Easy. It's only fitting that my biggest accomplishment in writing Black Widow Secret Society be set in my hometown. I am from Slidell, Louisiana, but the setting is in New Orleans. I have been there many times. I'm sure many of you have been there and you love it. You cannot go to the Big Easy and not love it. We have the Saints. We have the best Cajun food ever, and the people and the music is extraordinary. Anyone who's ever been to Mardi Gras can't stop talking about it. It is an amazing event that you have to take part in. You have to go and take part in Mardi Gras. Life just isn't complete until you've been able to experience Mardi Gras from the Big Easy. Now, just like Big Easy, it's a big town just like any other town. It has its secrets. It has its political giants. It has this underdog. And it has its regular folks. It has its elite folks. And then it has all the crime and drama and everything of any other big city. But living in New Orleans is different from anywhere that I have lived. The people, the food, oh my God, it's just incredible. It has a life of its own that I have not experienced anyone else. So I am very proud of this book and my hometown, and to be able to put the two together is just overwhelming for me. And it's just my best accomplishment yet to date. So I would like to have you join me in this greatness that has become BWSS. So please, thank you. I appreciate everyone for their time, for being here with me and enjoying BWSS. So We're going to do a 5-second commercial, please. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to go over chapter 2. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. So, in chapter 1, we were introduced to all the ladies of BWSS. We have the owner and president, Casey Maxwell, who started Black Widow Secret Society. She made it a business. She made it her baby. She made it her life. Find out what Black WSS really means to Casey Maxwell, the owner and president of Black Widow Secret Society. We met Kendall Rollins, who is her security. Kendall handles all the background for clients. She handles all the backgrounds for employees, future employees. She also handles the security for the company. Her company is well hidden. You can't just walk into the lobby. They have the top notch security systems. Everything security is handled by Kendall Rollins. Kendall is the best, but Kendall has secrets. Casey has a past. Do these ladies know each other? Or are they just doing this to secure keeping their secrets hidden? Got to get Black Widow Secret Society to find out. We've also, from chapter 1, we were introduced to Sydney Bowers. Sydney Bowers is the mother of everyone. She takes care of everyone, whether they need a place to stay, whether they need a therapist, whether they need a doctor, whether they need a shoulder to cry on or just to bare their soul, whether it's members of the company or whether it's a stranger or whether it's potential clients. Sydney is the one that takes care of them all. Because Sydney is so great at what she does, she's able to get people to talk to her. People tell her things that they wouldn't normally tell anyone else. Now, in taking in someone else's secrets, sometimes their secrets become a burden to you. In that, you got to find out how Sydney handles taking care of everyone else's secrets when she doesn't have no one to tell her own to. And then, fourthly, but not last, we have Lacey Thompson. Lacey's the baby of the group. She's the little sister that everyone always wants to have. Everyone wants that person to look up to, and they protect her as if she has been with them this whole time. But Lacey is not used to having family. Lacey's not used to having someone that loves her and takes care of her. So she's not as close as the other 3 ladies are. But find out. You have to get BWSS to find out what's bothering Lacey. Now that we've covered chapter 1, you've all been introduced to the ladies. If you have your very own copy of BWSS, you've gotten insight into the ladies' background, how BWSS became about, and why it has become so successful in what it does. So now we're going to go to chapter 2. In chapter 2, you guys have learned that BWSS is set dead center in the middle of New Orleans, Louisiana. It makes reference to some very deep cultural aspects. It also relates to food and people and some very, cultural icons that anyone would know that this is New Orleans. It's also my hometown, so I'm very proud of this book. I'm also very proud of how I represented New Orleans. I just love the city and I hope you love it too. And I hope that reading Black Widow Secret Society, you understand why New Orleans was the perfect place for Casey to open up her business. Now, in chapter two focuses on Casey Maxwell. Casey was married, and people get married for different reasons. Some people get married for love. Some people get married for convenience. Some people get married for money. We all know someone that falls in those categories. We know people that get married for money. We've known people that get married because they just want someone to take care of them. We've known people to get married because they're just head over heels. They can't see living their lives with anyone else. But we've also know those people that they grandstand. I mean, they live to be married. There's nothing else that they would rather do. So you're going to have to find out what Casey got married for. And seeing as that everyone knows that when you get married, you have your ups, you have your downs, you have your trials, you have your tribulations, and of course, we cannot forget you have your drama. There's kids involved, or there's no kids, and there's parents and family involved, or you got your workaholics, where the job is involved. We all know there in every marriage, you have money problems, you have children problems, you have infidelity, you have it all. And guess what? BWSS, it brings it all to you. You have your drama, you have your elite, you have the underdog, you have those people that you root for, those people that you just can't wait to see what happens to them. And I've put it all together. So please pick up Black Widow Secret Society. It's available on Amazon. And let's get back to chapter 2. So I have never met anyone who has said that their marriage was perfect. And I'm pretty sure you haven't either. So with that being said, whichever way your marriage goes, I believe that everyone can be able to relate to Casey Maxwell and her marriage, no matter which side of the coin you put your marriage under. Also, so insights into Casey's personal life is what chapter 2 is all about. The story tells the reader a little bit about her life before and after her marriage. It also gives you a glimpse into what type of person Casey is. Because we all know that our marriage doesn't define us. We all know that how we interact in our marriage is not necessarily how we interact at home or with our coworkers or with our best friends. It's all different because your marriage is your life. It's where you have that partner where you can confide in, you can talk to, you do things with, you have fun with. That is all included in your marriage, or it's supposed to be anyway. So in chapter 2, Casey tells you about her marriage. She shows you how she handles her marriage and all the things that went on in her marriage. She kind of gives you a glimpse into it and how she was able to form BWSS. Now, everyone experiences are different when their marriage comes to an end. I've seen women fall apart. I've seen men that can't function. They don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to talk to nobody. They just sit there on the couch and watch TV. I've seen women that at the end of their marriage, they throw parties. If you've ever experienced the end of your marriage, then you can relate to Casey and how she dealt with the end of hers. She was a very brave woman, and I tip my hat off to her because I was not as brave when my marriage ended. I wish I could have been like Casey. But please, if you're joining me this afternoon, I thank you. I appreciate it. Please pick up your copy of BWSS. We're going over chapters 1 and 2 today, and I will be doing this every Saturday between 3 to 3:30 till the end of the year. And we're going to go through all the great things that BWSS brings to the world and to me. Um, So I hope you join me. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some music. Hopefully, at some point, we'll get that call in line working and you can call in, ask me questions, tell me your comments or reviews for the book that you've read, liked, disliked. I will accept it all with great appreciation. I want to thank everyone for taking time out of their afternoon to join me in my brand new show, Black Widow Secret Society. And I just want everyone to have fun because I'm having fun discussing this and going over what happens in the Big Easy when we have everything that a good book has. We have drama, we have murder, we have mysteries, we have conspiracies, we have betrayal, and of course, that steamy love that always makes a book just complete. Now, regardless of how you feel about your marriage, the struggles that goes on in your marriage, whether you're going to stay, whether you're going to leave, whether you don't know what to do, you can we all have been there. I've used my experiences to make BWSS as real as I possibly can so my readers can relate to my characters in my book. I did this for all my novels. I just kind of feel that if you can relate to the characters, then it makes the book more enjoyable. To anyone who has ever experienced a bad marriage or a fair marriage and it wasn't all that you thought it was, this book right here will help you feel better about it because there's someone there that you can relate to that can give you the strength to deal with whatever it is that you need to deal with because these ladies, these are some bad ladies and they do the best at what they do, and it gives you encouragement, which is what I wanted to do when I wrote this book. It was to give us women a hero to look up to, someone that can show us that we can be strong, we can be feminine, and we can survive no matter what. So please, once again, Amazon.com. Pick up Black Widow Secret Society. I'm thanking everyone that joined me this afternoon for taking time out. I appreciate it. And let's get back. I'm sorry, I kind of got off track. Let's get back to the book. Okay. So the readers look into Casey's life. They get a glimpse into her personal life. They get a glimpse into how she met her husband, how she had the fairy tale wedding, and how her marriage just went from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum. And you get all the juicy details that fall in between. All while you're learning about Casey and her marriage, her life before she got married, how her life changed after she got married. You also get a glimpse into why she started BWSS. what compelled her to start BWSS falls in line with her personal life. And all of this you get to learn, you get to read about, you get to understand in chapter 2 when I give you a glimpse into Casey and where she came from, how she was able to do what she did when she started Black Widow Secret Society, how she was able to open up multiple offices, and just how her strength hopefully will give you strength to do whatever it is that you dreamed of doing. Please, Black Widow Secret Society. This is the hottest read of the summer. So please get your copy. Join me on my show. We're going to talk about everything, talk about every character. We'll talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about that makes you enjoy Black Widow Secret Society. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about that makes you hate Black Widow Secret Society. Whichever side of the coin you feel on, we're going to talk about it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be introducing more characters as next week we get into chapters 3 and 4. Please, you got a week. Reach out to me on my social medias. I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. They're all under First Ladies Mysteries. Leave me a comment. Ask me questions. Leave a review. Anything you want to talk about, I try to respond. Please give me a chance to respond, but I will respond. Look for my videos on TikTok. You know, reach out to me. I love talking to people that have read my book. I love talking to people who wants to engage with me about how I got to writing. Of course, the personal questions come in too. Some things I will answer, some things I won't. But we'll still have fun. I accept all, conversations, please. First Ladies Mysteries, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Please join me next Saturday, 3 p.m., where we're going to go over chapters 3 and 4. We're going to introduce you to some new characters. Hopefully, we're going to have some fun. Talk to you later. Love you to death, and thank you.